Hi, child of God. I don't know if you probably hear from I don't know the previous video, but if you are, I'm gonna title this video that the Lord will not allow you to suffer with Him. Okay. I know inside of my previous video, I let you guys know like the Lord, He's putting an end to all of that. It's that's a done deal. The Lord, He's bringing them down in this time. And I want you to know because I know many of us we may even might be around them or anything, and the Lord hasn't caught us from them just yet. And if the Lord has, remove yourself, please. But if the Lord has not yet, don't be scared. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna perish with them. Trust me, the righteous will not suffer for the wicked. I'm telling you guys. But I'm gonna give you guys scripture and we're gonna talk just a little bit about it, okay? So I'm in Ezekiel and I'm gonna read I'm going to read I'm gonna read I'm gonna start at chapter 14 verse 14, okay? And I'm in the book of Ezekiel. It says, though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their souls by their righteousness, saith the Lord. And they were speaking about the destruction that happened in the times of these people being there. We already know Noah, with the destruction that the Lord had brought upon the land, he was saved, right? Because he was, with the Lord, because of his righteousness, because of him having God. We we even know Job, even though all these things were stripped from him, like all that he had died. We know that, but he did not die because he kept the faith inside the Lord, because he followed the Lord, right? Even with all that had happened, the famine and everything going on inside the land, these people, they were still saved because they were with the Lord, right? Because they obeyed the Lord. They weren't like the people of the land, but they were most so set apart, and that they were with the Lord. And you guys remember with Noah, the Lord has spoken that he will destroy that place, like he will flood the whole entire earth. He has told Noah that. So even with you, with whatever the Lord has said that he might bring unto these people or to that land or whatever it is, I want you to know you will not suffer there. No, know that the Lord, he took care of them all. They did not die inside that place. They did not struggle inside that place. Even with Joseph, you guys, we know that Joseph, with the king to which he was serving, I cannot remember his name, but even with him that he was serving, when he was made like ruler and stuff over all those things, we know that where Joseph was, he was straight. Like he had people coming from other places just to buy from him. You get what I mean? The Lord made sure that he was straight during the years of famine and drought, because there wasn't food inside the land. Their crops wasn't able to grow. They went to him for bread and corn and stuff like that. There wasn't like any. It was basically drought inside of the land, and um they did not have anything, so they came to um Joseph for it. You know what I mean? Even through all of these things, know that the Lord, he will protect you. You won't die with these people. But I want to go back to you guys to the book of Genesis, right? And I want to speak to you guys about what Abraham had pleaded with the Lord for, what he had talked to the Lord about. And I want you to know just how great and amazing your God is and my God is. We serve the same God, but I just had to say that. Um, Hold on, give me one moment. Yes. I want you guys to know this. The Lord, he won't allow you to suffer. He will not allow you to suffer because of the wicked. I'm going to tell you guys what Abraham had said. This is Genesis chapter 18, verses 23. And it goes all the way down to verses 32, but we're not going to, you guys can go back and read it. It says, and Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Look, he said, peradventure there be 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou also destroy and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? This is what the Lord said. There be far from thee to do after this manner. Oh, no. This is Abraham still talking. It says to slay the righteous with the wicked, and that the righteous should be as the wicked that be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sake. And he went all the way down to 10, right? Because Abraham said, what if there's 40? Like, no, the Lord's like, no, then I won't suffer the city, right? So I'm going to tell you guys, look, it says, and he said unto him, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak. Peradventure there shall be 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. This is what the Lord said. So know that even with what had happened, even with Lot being spared that day from with the Lord sending warning to Lot, and Lot rejoiced, right? Because he had told the Lord, like, he acknowledged that the Lord had spared his life. He had given thanks to the Lord. And even with the warning that was given to Lot, Lot got a warning to leave Sodom and Gomorrah because the Lord was going to destroy the place. And even with what Abraham had said, like, basically, Father, will you destroy this land if there's like, right? Basically, he said he started at 50, he came all the way down to 10, and the Lord's like, no, even if there's 10 inside of here, I won't destroy this city. But guess what? Sodom and Gomorrah still got destroyed, right? So I want you guys to know, you guys won't perish with this destruction. You guys will not. Because the Lord, he is with you. He is with you. The same way how he was with Lot. He had spared Lot and he warned Lot to leave and not look back. Even his wife that had looked back got turned into a pillar of salt. That was due to her disobedience, right? But be obedient at this time. If the Lord's calling you now to leave, and if he's letting, like, you need to go, you need to go. But I want you to know, don't worry about this wicked that's going on. Stay at the feet of the Lord and rejoice inside the Lord. But don't rejoice at the falling of your enemy or anything. No, but rejoice because God is God. And he has granted you victory. And he has put every tongue which rose up against you to shame. And he has brought an end unto these wicked and evil doers. Okay? So know that, no, the Lord, he won't suffer the righteous because of the wicked. Just as Abraham had pleaded with him, like, Father, will you destroy the righteous because of the wicked ways? Like, will you still destroy this city if there's 50 righteous, if there's 10? He went all the way down to 10. And the Lord was like, no, I won't. He won't destroy, he will not destroy you. You will not perish with that place. You will not perish with that person. You will not perish with that thing. As long as you are with God, you are fine, my love. You are fine. He will spare you. He's a merciful God. He won't destroy you with that place. As they had said with Noah and Job and Daniel. Through their days, a lot went on. There was destruction. There was famine. There was drought inside of the land. But were they killed by the famine, by that drought? No. They were saved because of their because of their righteousness. So no, I just want you guys to know this. If the Lord has spoke to you about something coming, or even if it's here, and even amongst the previous message, if the Lord has spoken to you about, people that it'll be a wrap, right? You will not suffer because of these people. And I just want you to know that, because I know a lot of us, when we hear about certain things, we may get scared. Don't fear. Please don't fear. Don't fear. Put your trust inside the Lord. He is your refuge. He is our refuge, especially in the day of distress, in the day of famine, and, all our days, he's our refuge. So, when it comes down to that matter, do not stress. Don't worry. Don't think, oh, what if this or what if that? The Lord has you. He has you. You will not be destroyed. Even with I believe it was Abraham. Even with Abraham, the Lord has sent him from his dwelling place to adjourn unto his promised land, the land that the Lord had for Abraham to inherit. Abraham had, he had went unto this place, and he had told Sarah, I believe that's her name. He had told Sarah that tell these people that I'm your brother, and I'm gonna tell them that you're my sister because she was a beautiful woman. So if they, found out, then they might kill. Well, he thought they would kill him, right? And even Isaac, I believe Isaac had did this as well. And the Lord, and even with that, they did not die because the men found out that this was his wife, and he did this, I think, twice or three times. I'm not sure. And it was what is this thing that you have done? Like, why did you tell us that? Oh, this was your sister and this was your wife. You know what I mean? And the Lord even had blessed me to know with that. Like he did not have to put himself through that trouble telling those people, oh, this is my sister, because they were not gonna touch him. See, if the Lord had promised to move you someplace, or if the Lord has something appointed to you, and he said that, oh, you shall inherit this place, you will inherit that place. You don't have to go through trouble with lying to other people. You don't have to go through trouble with tussling, or even starting up the trouble that Sarah did with her servant because she had lack of belief that the Lord was going to bless them with Isaac. You don't have to go through trouble because at the end of the day, guess what? Abraham made it to his land. Sarah conceived Isaac. Everything had happened that the Lord had said it would. So this is the thing. I want you guys to know, don't trouble yourself. Don't get yourself inside of panic mode or anything like that. No, be obedient to the Lord. If the Lord telling you, oh, you need to pack, you need to prepare for this. Even though, because again, with Joseph, it was the same thing. They had to prepare bread. They had to do this, that, and the third. But they were safe throughout the 7 years of drought. They were safe. The Lord kept them, right? Jacob did not die. I said Jacob, Joseph. Joseph did not die from this thing. He did not die. So I want you guys to know that. Like, I want you guys to know that there's no trouble, there's no hassle, there's no stress that you have to put yourself through, especially not with these people. Pray for them. Pray that they unharden their hearts and unstiffen their necks. You guys don't stress yourself out because of anything, right? You have the Lord. Don't take yourself through extra trouble because of this news or anything to what you have heard. Like, don't do it, because all is well. All is well. The Lord won't allow you to undergo judgment because of them. You won't suffer because of them. You will be fine. The Lord will keep you and keep you protected. So know that this is true at this time. And stay in obedience. Stay at the feet of the Lord. Continuously to pray. Pray and keep yourself covered inside the armor of God. Pray for all really inside this time. Continue to walk in authority. And for those that the Lord has did his big one on inside this time, I congratulate you. I'm so proud of you. And I'm more, we thank the Lord always. We always rejoice in the Lord, and we give the Lord praise for what he did. And yes, so inside this time, may you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And if you have been stressing, do not stress. Even if you're undergoing a slight problem, a minor problem, like even if it's you going through something, and the Lord had promised to restore you or restore your health or anything, don't stress. Please don't stress. You don't have to stress. You don't have to you don't have to, put yourself through all these extra obstacles. You don't have to, because the Lord, he's going to do what he said he's going to do. And if he promised you something, his words do not return unto him void. His promises are always fulfilled. So he will fulfill his promise. Whatever he has spoke to you, it will come to pass. Right, in the mighty name of Jesus. And I declare and I decree that over your life. And I just want you to know, don't hassle yourself. Trust in God. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. And I love you guys. And to all you guys, have a wonderful and a beautiful, blessed day.